Welcome. Today we'll solve an integral involving the absolute value of sine. Specifically, we'll evaluate the integral from 0 to 3 pi over 2 of the absolute value of sine of x dx. Let's start by graphing sine of x and seeing what its absolute value looks like. Here's our coordinate system, and here's the graph of sine of x in blue. Now, the absolute value of sine means we take the positive part of the function. So any negative values get reflected above the x-axis, giving us this red curve. To integrate this, we need to break it into pieces where the original sine function is positive and negative. From 0 to pi, sine is positive, so the absolute value doesn't change anything. From pi to 3 pi over 2, sine is negative, so we need to make it positive by multiplying by -1. So we can split our integral into two parts. From 0 to pi, we integrate sine of x, and from pi to 3 pi over 2, we integrate negative sine of x. Let's solve each part. For the first integral, the antiderivative of sine is negative cosine. So from 0 to pi we get negative cosine of pi minus negative cosine of 0, which equals negative 1 minus -1, which equals 2. For the second integral, we're integrating negative sine, so we get positive cosine. From pi to 3 pi over 2 we get cosine of 3 pi over 2 minus cosine of pi, which equals 0, minus -1, which equals 1. Finally, we add our two results together. 2 plus 1 equals 3. Therefore, the integral of the absolute value of sine of x from 0 to 3 pi over 2 equals 3.